Welcome to our tutorial on the ZIP47GE phone. This model comes with a color screen and up to 27 soft keys you can customize, making it a great phone to pick for your desk if you're going to be on call extensively. 47GE has a dedicated EHS headset port and it also supports Bluetooth headsets. If you need to place your phone far away from an Ethernet port, this model has built-in Wi-Fi adapter. If your company has our UC client ZAC, all our phones are completely compatible with it, so you can control your phone calls from your desktop application or by pressing buttons on the phone. For this video, we will be using phone buttons only. Check out our videos on ZAC to find out how to control your phone calls from the desktop application. Let's take a look at the button layout of the phone. First of all, there is the 480 by 272 pixel display. In the phone top right corner is the message waiting indicator. It will flash when you get an incoming call or when you have a message that you haven't checked yet. The 4 buttons under the screen correspond to the keys currently displayed on the screen, and what they do varies based on the situation. For example, in this photo, the phone is in idle state. The options are menu, do not disturb, pick up a call from Park, and directory for saved phone numbers. The top 3 buttons on the left of the screen are line keys. You can have up to 3 simultaneous calls, 1 call active and 2 other on hold. When you are talking on a call on line 1, the key will light up solid green. If you place the call on hold, the light will start flashing. The rest of the buttons on the left and right of the screen can be configured to have a variety of functions by your system administrator. There are many custom options for those buttons: a speed dial, busy lamp field to monitor whether a coworker is on the phone, a button to log you into a call group, and a button to initiate on-demand call recording, and much more. If you want to know more about custom buttons, check out our video on those. Okay, moving to the main phone panel. Use the dial pad to dial a number, and when you finish dialing, press the send key to initiate a call. It works like a cell phone send button. To the right of the dial pad, we have headset button. It can be used to switch the audio for a call you are on headset. Obviously, this will only work if you're using a headset. Next button is mute, which is self-explanatory. The row below it has message button. You can click on it to access your voicemail box. Next is a designated hold button. To remove a call from hold, press the button for the second time. To quickly call back a number you just dialed, click redial. After that, we have a dedicated transfer button. We will see it in action later in the video. Lastly, there is a speaker button on the bottom. Moving left on the main panel, there are the directional keys to navigate phone menus. At the center of these keys is OK, and underneath is cancel. It's used to exit menus or end calls. And below the directional pad, you can click this button to adjust the volume. So now that you know the button layout, let's see the phone in action. When you get an incoming call, you can pick up the receiver or click the speaker button to answer the call on speaker. If you're using a headset, you can answer the call with your headset by clicking the headset button, or you can just click the button on the headset. To make an outbound call, dial the number and pick up the receiver, or you can click the send key or the speaker key. This way, the call will immediately ring on speaker. And click on the headset button to hear the call's audio and headset. To end the call, you can hang up the receiver or tap the speaker to end the call if you're using speaker. If you miss a call, there will be a message about this on the screen. This soft key here is now View. I can click on it to see the caller ID for the missed call, or I can view my recent call history by clicking on the Up key on the directional pad. Use the directional keys to navigate this menu. You can make a call right on the screen for callback. If the caller leaves a message, the message waiting indicator will flash. To listen to the voicemail message, click on the voicemail button. You will need to provide your voicemail password. Your first time accessing this voicemail box, you will be prompted to set up a password and record your name and greeting. This is a very straightforward process. Just follow the instructions and it will only take a few minutes. Now let's take a look at other options you have while on an active call. You can place the call on hold with the hold key or with the hold soft key up here. This will cause the line to flash. To go back to the call, press the resume soft key or the designated hold button down here. I can park a call so that the coworker can pick it up from another device. I press the park soft key over here and the screen will show the number of the park slot. For example, this call is in slot 01. To pick up a call, press the pick up soft key, type 01 for the park slot, then send. You can transfer calls to your coworkers and numbers outside your organization. There are several ways to transfer a call. Which way you use depends on whether you want to transfer the call immediately, whether you want to check if the number you're transferring to is valid first, or you may want to talk with the other person before completing the transfer. I'm on a call with a customer who needs help from our support department. Very simple and straightforward. I'm going to press the transfer button. This automatically places the call on hold while I dial the extension and then click the transfer button again. But let's say I want to make sure there's somebody answering the support line before I transfer the caller. This is a valued client, and I don't want to take a chance that all support agents are too busy to answer the call when I transfer it. I start by pressing the transfer button. With my caller on hold, I type the support extension, but this time I press send. The line is ringing, which means somebody is there to take the call, so I can safely press the transfer again. This will send my customer onto the support department. For my last example, I want to talk to the support department before transferring the caller to them. First few steps are the same. I press the transfer button, dial the extension, and send. But this time, I stay on the line until the call is answered. Hey Tessa, Mr. Customer from ABC Corp is calling. He can't get access to his account with his email address. Do you want me to transfer him to you? I just pressed the transfer button. Oh wait, ABC Corp account is new. Hasn't been completely set up yet. I hang up on Tessa, and I can resume my call with Mr. Customer to tell him that he will get access to his account as soon as our team finishes setting up. For the next feature, we'll discuss how to start a local three-way conference. Let's continue with the previous example. Mr. Customer and I want to check in with the technician who is configuring his new account. I press the conference soft key. This places the customer's call on hold, just like with transfer. Then I dial the extension and hit send. Hey Lisa, are you configuring the ABC Corp account right now? I have Mr. Customer on the line, and he wants to make sure you have his correct email. Can I conference you in our call? Perfect, thanks. I press the conference key one more time, and now all three of us are talking together. If you are bad at remembering extension numbers, you can access a directory of the contacts on the phone system by pressing the directory button. Navigate to contacts, and from here, you can initiate a call directly to this contact. And the last feature I'm going to talk about is call forwarding. For example, I'm going to be traveling for a while, and I want to forward all my calls to a coworker. Start with the menu button, select features, then go to call forwarding. You can forward all incoming calls with always, forward calls only when you are busy with another call, or forward calls that you don't answer. I will do always. I will switch this line to on, and on the second line, I enter the extension of my coworker and press the save soft key to initiate call forwarding. When I get back to the office, all I need to do is go back to this menu and set the call forwarding to off. And that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching.